A welcome return to the next of our indie gaming adventures as we take a stop at Cataclismo, bringing real-time strategy, adventure and exploration, settlement building, and of course a little bit of tower defense. I'm not entirely sure why there would of course be tower defense, but yeah, I said it, I'm standing by it. And in order to check all of that, we are going to be going through the first 2 levels. Now, all of those genres are essentially split between 2 different parts of the game. The adventure and exploration elements, where you'll be going forth with your units, gathering up some resources, and using these to build platforms, steps, and bridges in order to continue your exploration and unlock new routes. Before then moving into the second half of the game, of building up your settlement, constructing housing, workshops, sawmills, gathering up resources from woods and gems, all the way through to straight up oxygen. Yes, you will literally need to purify the air you need in order to live, alongside building up your defenses, strengthening those walls, and attempting to hold off the hordes that I hear mostly come out at night. Mostly. There's a lot going on, but each of the elements genuinely feed into each other pretty darn well. And most importantly, there is plenty of intrigue involved in that story. And so with all that said, without further ado, game on.
So, you've come to talk of Lady Iris. It's true, she has shared my fire from time to time. Sit down, rest. I still remember that day, outside Horde. The day I met her. The Lady Iris herself. These blasted woods are so gloomy. Why did I volunteer for this?
And thus the tutorial begins. First off, we'll go over our camera controls, WSAD, move us around, E and Q will hold the middle mouse, and they haven't got that weird flip back thing. I've noticed quite a few games where if you're pressing E and Q, it kind of moves into preset positions, and then when you start using your mouse, it just snaps in place. Yeah, this doesn't have that, and I really do appreciate it. It pretty much plays exactly how you expect an RTS, left click to select, then right click to move. The one thing to note being, at least in this section of the game, combat will be automatic, so as long as we're in range, everyone should automatically engage. Although in the case of our bowmen, we do have to note that they do need to set up before they can begin firing. See there, running along, popping that bow behind them. Yes, yes, marvelous for them. We're just going to try and blitz this tutorial a little bit. We definitely want to do it because it does explain a lot of the game, the story, the mechanics, but also it's the best demonstration for how that exploration works. But don't worry, we will be skipping at some point. Just once we've seen all the parts that are important, before moving on to building up that city. Standard RTS controls, what more do you need?
Where to? Okay.
The mist. It could almost be beautiful. We're lucky to have masks. Clouds be damned. A horror! This creature, it might have once been... Nah, don't think about it. It's just vermin now. Kill or be killed.
And now the story is starting to take shape. So this mist is distorting the world. Not only is it harmful to us, but it's also creating these strange horrors, these creatures who are just outside of my range, darn it.
Let me think about this.
That's miles away. And you do have the ability to pause, stop, and fast forward time, something we're going to be taking advantage of a little later on. Because honestly, I do think it's important to know how a game plays in the standard state. After all, if it's on normal speed, that in theory is the intended speed to be played at, and then it's your choice if you want to speed it up or slow it down. And yes, I am calling out Paradox on this one.
Lady Iris, I bring word from Horde. The city is...
Do I look like a scholar, Herald? The lady's gone on alone. Easy for her, but... I'd best go with you to deliver your message. Yeah?
Excellent, let's gain ourselves a brand new unit. So this is the bowmen giving us high ground. They're better off being higher than their opponents. Not doing a huge amount of damage, but they can fire from afar. Whereas the lobber is a low ground. So they want to be about the same level as your enemies, but they can hit multiple. There's an AoE. Small damage still, which kind of sucks, but it's hitting all of them. That's better than nothing.
Yes?
Alright, let's grab you, shuffle you on over here. Tell you what, let's put the lobber down.
Yeah.
The lobber. A terrible name. I would have called him the ball thrower, dude.
Okay.
And it would have been majestic. Well, how far are we out? We're actually quite far out there, aren't we? Let's see if we can get a bit higher. There we go.
Yeah.
Hi, please. I
little
can do
bugger.
this.
Alright, let's hit F. Let's speed this up again.
Down from above.
Yes, let us take them down from above. You come forth. Nope, you go there. Excellent. God, I'm a
Where
bowman.
to?
Let's carry on.
We're gonna build an army of these guys. They will line the walls.
Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome. And there will
can
be
do this.
matriculations.
See that ancient beacon? Only one person can light him. The lady passed through here.
We need to cross. Let's check that salvage pile for something we can use.
To the lady we shall follow, but in order to do that, we are going to need some materials, gauging that construction. Right, so this is the part of the game that really I've been enjoying, and it's all the construction. For the first way to use construction is while moving around the environment, creating new routes. In this case, building ourselves a little bit of a bridge, though later on we'll also be using this to build our settlement. I do like building castle walls. It's almost as satisfying as building roads. Almost. Let's plonk one of these things in.
Let's get on with it.
Now, it does have a good system in this based around the actual physics engine, so you can plonk off walls and stuff. You can destroy the bottom to have everything crash down. Wait, shuffle on.
I can do this.
There we go. Wouldn't it run? Right, I'm gonna use B. We're gonna recycle these materials.
I'll try.
We will not need for no more wood. This will be the only game that ever happens.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get shuffling through. Now, there are some enemies around here as well, if memory serves.
What a messy
Keep our
story.
eyes open. Let's learn to build some stairs. Structures can be built of wood and stone. Wood pieces are quick, cheap, and versatile, but not very resilient. They're ideal for reaching distant places quickly. Stone pieces are a lot stronger and ideal for building defensives, but they are heavy and require more support. Things will collapse.
I can do this.
Excellent. Salvage obtained. So I didn't need to do it last time, but when you right click, you can rotate your pieces around. So let's just get all of these set up. I actually think that is all we need to do. Excellent. Come forth, my minions.
Yes.
Use my mighty stairs. That's the little things in life.
Almost there. The lady should be investigating those ruins.
Who is this scholar? To go alone into places like this? I can hear horrors lurking ahead.
As do I, my minion. But first, reuse, reduce, and recycle. Can I recycle this? You can't recycle scenery. Damn you! Get some stone.
Yes.
Simple things again.
Okay.
Right, we're gonna shuffle. Ooh, bugger! I didn't mean to do that. Good job, you got destroyed nice and quick. We've got one over here. And they've got some salvage. I bet there's another one over there. Right, let's try and sneak up on these horrors.
Makes
Up
sense.
high, please. I'll try.
What? A solid plan.
Were you shooting? I couldn't tell if you were shooting then.
I'm ready. Makes sense.
Curious little minion.
Where? I can do this.
Reckon you can take a sneaky hit? Oh, come
I'm ready.
on. Right, I'm gonna see if I can keep this guy up top while I do it.
Okay.
They're like barely standing on anything. We're counting it. Excellent.
Up high, please. I'll try.
Right, see if we can shuffle
Yes,
over this side. Grab the old
to?
salvage. Claim
Yeah,
this last demon. Last horror. I'm not going to deny with the art style, it can be a little tricky getting things into the best position. Trying to making sure you can see everything
Yes.
with this camera.
Okay.
But in a similar vein to as I always say throughout Total War playthroughs, the ability to remove the trees, the goddamn foliage, I will not be defeated by it. But yeah, having some way to just see through the trees or just remove them from the map by making them transparent or something would be pretty darn useful. Of course, that is assuming the developers haven't used that system of obscuring vision somewhere down the line as part of the actual game though. It's one of those questions, is it a feature or a bug? The simple answer is, it just depends how you use it. Boom, boom. I think that's all we need. That's just straight up there. Perfect.
Huh? I'll try.
I think that's all we need. I think the stone staircase should take us the rest of the way. Perfect. We're doing our part. God damn it, let me recycle your scenery.
Yes? Yeah.
Switching attack modes. Troops have two modes of attack. They can target the closest horror or they can target the most dangerous. You can swap between these attacks using a button on your troops panel. Over here, you can target priority basically is what you're doing. Pick your targets, automatic. I just say leave them to it. I'm sure it'll be useful later on when you're going up against more varied hordes.
Lady Iris, I bring an urgent request. Ogar expects an attack. The gates are... She listened to my message, or pretended to listen. It didn't matter. She knew what to do.
If Ogar calls, we go.
Victory, and on some settlement management.
The garrison, it's in tatters. I never thought this place would fall.
What falls can rise, Herald. We need to get this settlement working again.
And on to my favorite part of the game. The Citadel is your settlement's heart. It must not fall. So this is the main area we are defending. Actually got some nice towers on there. You can set up a decent amount of troops.
We shall need wood before all else.
Why do we always freaking need wood? Every game. Wood is the foundation of a settlement's economy. Go on, Bear. Be good. Right, yes. Let us claim this wood. Okay. Right, I give up. Let's just, yeah, let's gain resources. That's now what I will refer to you as. And we want to make sure this fills up. If I move away, this is a bad area. We have low quantities. Just, I don't know, just make the jokes yourself because they're stuck in my head right
this
now.
will take a moment.
We should
Excellent,
build some steps to the
plentiful
sawmill
wood.
while it is
Exactly
underway.
what you want to see. When building your structures, ensure there is a clear path to the Citadel. Currently, there is not, because we need to build some... And so we need to build some stairs to get our peoples there. What are we trying to build? I'm going to build this one. Ooh, needs to be a bit bigger, don't you? All right. Let's plonk in some of these. In fact, we actually need to plonk in quite a lot of them. Let's get rid of these. Really should have planned this out beforehand. Not gonna deny. Right, I'm gonna curve this round. I want it to be... Yeah, I want it to be a funky stair set. They're my funky stairs. Yeah.
Excellent. The workers are
A
gathering
piece of
wood.
modern art. But with that, we now have some workers. We can collect the resources. They will
We'll need
automatically
somewhere for folk to
populate.
live.
They will automatically populate these buildings. Settlement also needs citizens. We can turn them into soldiers. So let's build some shacks. Everyone likes a shack. Where's the entrance? There it is. Right, I'm gonna go right up to the edge there. Buildings can be constructed or, yep, recycled. We've already been doing our recycling. Fear not, we're doing our part. I'll tell you what, let's speed things up a touch again, just so this construction gets through. And gather some wood while we wait. Although, we're going to be losing oxygen soon. All buildings can be placed on top of other buildings or stone pieces. Excellent.
Low oxygen production.
Yep. Now we need oxygen. Build 4 shacks. My bad, I only did 3. Aren't we picky, demanding extra shacks? Guess they simply can't make do without that extra loved one. So what we should do as well is get these guys inside, because eventually we're going to have to rebuild this outer perimeter. And I cannot wait for it. So hurry up, build your bloody shacks.
It's stale with mist.
So I can get some soldiers going. Your units and buildings need a steady supply of oxygen to survive amid the mist of the old lands. We'll have to build some air purifiers. Let's hit B on the old selections and, ooh, only plentiful. All right, fine. 168 path should lead right there. Let's build 2 of these because I want to get, I want to get like a lot of soldiers. 180, that'll do quite nicely. Once those 2 are built, I think we should be cushy. We should be cushy for, a fair while. You don't need a huge amount of air filters, particularly as, well, because they are pretty effective, to be honest with you.
These few shacks are but the start. We have more work to do.
To defend a citadel, you need strong walls, and with strong walls, you need stone. Gather some minerals. To gather these, find a stone or mineral deposit. Right, well, we know we've got one up here,
The pálido shine.
but we also
Let's go.
have some
It makes
resources we can
sense.
pick up just out and about.
Okay.
Get as close as you can, mate. I'll figure out the rest once you're there.
Huh? We will prevail.
Marvelous. Can you not steal the tent? On it. Good tent. Looks like our position over here is the best. Let's build... Oh, do I not have the option yet? Raw materials, sawmill. No, okay, I've got to just send them over there quickly.
Yeah.
But here's where we'll be building our stone deposit. We're also going to get some, I think it's copper? Can't fully remember what the other material is. It might just be
These
gems.
minerals. If we build a
Minerals,
quarry,
there we
we'll
go.
gather stone for our walls.
Well spotted. But our territory doesn't reach that far. At least not yet.
That is such a tower. The territory can be expanded with beacons. Build our beacon. Increase the distance. Right, so currently the limit is just here. We want to push that back a little bit. There. How far are we out here? We could... No, we don't really need any of it. That'll do. So I think we could push that back and get some more area for traps, but it's not a huge deal. Build beacons to expand your territory, but be wary they can attract nearby horrors. Beacons are in the city builder section of the build menu.
Excellent. Our territory now extends to the stone deposit. Let's start gathering.
Let's indeed. Right, I'm going to shuffle you away and let's build a stone quarry. Shuffle you away before building our quarry. So we're going to get plenty of stone. We won't get many of the additional minerals. Right, let's just do it here. Ooh. Yeah. Trying to see if we can do it and get 2 of them in. I don't think it's going to let us. 2 and 1. Oh god, that's terrible. So right now we're in the daytime, and we don't really have to worry about any of those hordes coming at us. As such, it's a little more chilled. We can spend our time gathering those resources, building up, and soon, particularly once we have that stone, we can actually start working on building up that castle walls, trying to repair some of the
Now,
ruins.
let's rebuild
I'm not
those
going to
walls.
deny, I'm kind of appreciating the chill
More
nature of
walls.
this. This
true,
code is
we have
really
plenty of
kicking my
stone,
ass
but-
right now. Building stone defenses. Higher stone walls have more health and last longer under attack. The taller a wall, the tougher it is. This is called toughness, and it makes some pieces essential defensive building blocks. The stone structure's toughness increases, you will see its appearance change slightly. You can actually see the little shift here. As you build higher and higher, you will make them stronger. It's just going to cost
Let's make sure these new walls stand firm.
Yeah, we also have a big old gap over here. Which I don't know why the game doesn't really bring up about. We're going to go cover it because it feels weird not to. To be honest, yeah, that'll do. Right. What are we building? We want a doorway. I'm building an arch. Yeah. Awesome. Where are the doors? Somewhere in here. Where are the doors? Oh no. Oh well, they'll appear eventually. Right, till then. Get some of these nice blocks. And yep. Some of those big ones. I tell you why it's so satisfying. It's like you're a kid again.
We could use some sort of passage through our new structure.
And you're just building these. It's like you're a little kid again. You're just building with like wood blocks. It's awesome. Right, I'm gonna leave this tunnel there, but I do want to make this a bit thicker as well, to be honest. Probably gonna go for a second set in there, I think, and all. Should we make it 3 deep? What do you mean I need support? I have no need for support.
We could use some traps around our walls.
We could indeed. So you should get right on with that. But for now, I'm building the mightiest walls you have ever seen. This is how the bear works. Just ridiculousness. There's still no door on it. Right, let's spin that round. Oh, that's the wrong way. Yep, do it that way. That looks really weird. That looks a bit better. Double doored. You are not getting through this. No one is getting through this. In fact, I'm not even convinced we will be getting through this. I'm pretty sure that goes into a wall. Best defense ever. Right, let's set this one up. Much the same. I actually want... Looks really weird, but I do want that coming through. Might need to build stairs there. Yeah, I think we will actually. Let's build a set of stairs. Where are you? There we go. See, this is perfect. Right, next. Can't build you. Can I build a door? Oh, that looks terrible. Alright, let's see if that works. I don't think it will. So for some reason, the stair set has prevented us from building it properly. That's what I have to do. Tactical pieces. Tactical pieces that provide benefits to nearby defenses or buildings. Combining these in clever ways will help in wars. So you have banners and crenellations. Need to be close to these pieces to gain the benefits during a battle. It's alright, we'll be there soon. We're currently building the ultimate wall. I hope our stone holds out. We're running out. Done a lot of building, alright. Right, we still have like a huge section of wall still to build. God damn it. Right, I think that'll have to do. We'll have to do just one set of doors there, whereas we have our mighty 2 set here. Also gonna plonk down. Yep, a little bit there. And let's try and use wood for the stair sets, just to, you know, just to save a little bit. Save a little bit of cash. We'll get more, damn it. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna be worth it. It is definitely gonna be worth it. And the base wall is completed. Right, let's set up some of these bonuses.
Insufficient stone.
So what I've done is actually switch over to wood on this side just to finish that off, making this nice and deep, given plenty of space. Let's switch over, grab this guy, bring them on up. Thankfully, the game gives you pretty much all the time you need in order to complete all these objectives. So we've built it pretty nicely. We're just gonna wait.
Insufficient stone.
Darn it. Right, we're just going to wait to build them while we wait to build these banners. We're going to build a few more traps. Need lots and lots and so many traps.
Insufficient wood.
Oh, there always is insufficient wood, darn you. Alright, fine, let's build some of these banners. We're going to do it near some of these characters as well. That way we get some nice bonuses from them. This is why you do it nice and deep. Unlock more tactical pieces. You can unlock more as you go in order to maximize
A pretty
your
wall
defense.
counts for nothing if no one is manning it. Let's go.
Yes, let's just build a barracks as well, because I'm going to leave this guy up top all the way up here. Massive height advantage there. Unit high specialization, have high ground or low ground bonuses. She will learn special attacks called Artes as she grows in skills. So our ladyship doesn't have any specific bonus to her, but she just sort of generically is pretty darn good. And we'll get some additional special attacks as we go along. There's so many traps, I love it. Right, we've managed to save up a fair chunk of stuff. There we are. Let's get some defenses building. I didn't say this is my favorite part. I like the building.
Insufficient wood.
Why am I always out of wood? And upon that note, I'm also going to build a bit more here.
Those insufficient stone reach us so
Although
easily now.
we need more stone.
Don't be so sure. Night arrives, and our rebuilding efforts have attracted them. Take positions.
Horrors are attracted to human settlements and attack frequently. Swarm every night. You can see what kind of enemy is expected and how big the swarm will be. I should probably go and finish off this side as well with a bit more wood on that base.
The night is nearly here.
Night is here and they are coming from this side and all. Right. Go pull yourself back. Let's pause, quickly build this in. Grab just some wooden platforms. Yeah, you would as well, wouldn't you? Right, so you've got a random flag in the middle that's just perfectly placed. I might just bring this straight up, actually. No, we'll run them around to here. I don't know why, but I feel like they should. Right, now we're in. You, come on up. I'm going to plonk all of these guys around this banner. The horrors will attack, and we will be prepared. We will be defended. I'm going to put some more traps in there.
Insufficient wood.
Screw you and your wood. I have stone. I want stone traps. Alright, let's fast it forward. And, yeah, we'll just wait. There's going to be a few of them. I have no idea what those things are. But basic enemies. That looks like a wolf on the right. Oh, that's funky. Funky art.
What? Makes sense.
Eyes open, we will prevail.
We'll put a few more traps in.
Insufficient wood.
We're probably not going to be able to walk out of our own defense, but yeah, worth it, worth it.
Insufficient wood.
There's always insufficient wood. Night has come.
Insufficient wood.
We'll make there sufficient wood, because, oh great, now we can't do it. You can't place this, because there are too many horrors around. Excellent.
We won, but this was only a bite at our ankles. They're testing us.
You have no idea, O Guardian. Prepare for more conflict.
Alright, we are the Ho Guardians. Let us prepare for our attacks.
Hiding won't be enough to survive
For our attacks at night.
We
For
have
in
to put up a
daylight,
fight.
there aren't too many of them. Pretty safe time. Without a strong army, it's only a matter of time before the fiends break through. Let us build a barracks. This will allow us not only to recruit soldiers, but also to
Not enough
upgrade them.
citizens.
Oh god damn it, we need more citizenry. Fine, I'll build more citizenry. A lovely little shack in the countryside. How lovely. How quaint. Marvelous. See, we're giving you, you know, proper... We're attempting to actually build these around the roads, but the roads will adjust as you build, which is a little bit annoying, to be honest. That house is such the wrong way round. I've just realized that. Where's the door? Oh, they're not getting out of the house. Oh, it's round back. Okay, so they have to like run around the back alley. Ah, they'll be fine. That's Tim's house. No one likes Tim. Right, what we do want to build is this though. Where's that entrance? There's the entrance. I suppose technically you can build that there. Marvelous. Just give a click and see how it builds up. So I should note as well, I got a little bit messed over because of this doorway here. We weren't able to build a proper wall section, so I actually had to build an arch. It's not going to be the strongest section,
training troops.
but it shouldn't do too bad, particularly if we can build up this frontage here, just up to those crenulations. Right, I'll have a little go at doing that now, actually. Boom, boom, boom. Everyone knows you make them nice and deep. That makes them stronger somehow. Don't ask questions. Excellent. Right, because they're definitely going to get attacked around there. Should probably make this a bit deeper if possible as well. Once more, you know the enemy's going to come down that way. God damn it, Bear, stop building. Stop it, damn it. It's too much fun. Put a cornerstone in. It's quite important to put in those cornerstones. You shouldn't do them the way that I'm doing them, but it works better. It actually does work better. Yeah, the reason it works better is although you get that weird gap, when we come to lay our covers, yeah, this works a lot nicer, which is kind of annoying because that's not actually how it's supposed to go. Right, it should recycle this and this one because we want to use a corner section for them as well. Little Merlin corner. There we are. Whereas if we did it the other way round, we wouldn't have that little gap there, but we wouldn't be able to lay that corner quite so neatly.
The night is nearly here.
Yeah, the night is nearly here. We should probably get a move on recruiting some units. So let's get some bowmen coming in, and I do want to get some lobbers as well for some of those upgrades. Let's build some shacks. Bring forth the war machine. Excellent, you're in.
Yeah.
Come on up. Enemy is coming over from this side. I'm going to send you right up top.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Move you over. Yeah, all of them over now.
Where to? I'll try.
To think how we're going to build into this section, but this really is the whole game. It's all about setting up your defenses, building throughout the day, so that when the night comes, you don't do something stupid like that and build a block in the wrong place. Okay, so let's go normal speed and send the horrors to their doom. Skip to the next attack. If you think you're ready for the next swarm, you can skip ahead to the next moment they arrive. Click to trigger the wave to do so. So if you are happy with your defenses and you don't want to spend any time in the middle, you can jump straight forward to the next major defense. But just before we do, let's go ahead and get an upgrade in. Increase damage per bowman or increase the maximum health of our lobbers. We also have a generic one to improve range and line of sight of all units trained in the barracks. Obviously, your layout is going to be important, making sure you have line of sight against your enemies to cause as much damage as possible, not allow them to have little sneaky free hits against you. On that note, I'm going to go back to building stuff. Let us trigger the final battle. With that, let the Horde commence. So thank you very much for tuning in and checking out Cataclismo, an RTS realm building Horde surviving game coming soon to a Steam lobby near you. Oh my days, they have absolutely battered our stonework. How dare you?
Exhausted.
With all that said, I hope you've enjoyed, and until next time, as always, peace out.
That night, Iris defended the city gates from the horrors of the mist. With her peers in the Order, our sworn defenders. This was not the first time Ogar stood against its enemies. 30 years before that night, while the Order was once again fighting for their families, for all of us, a quiet sound began that would change our history. In the heart of Ciudad Ogar, surrounded by the thickest walls of the Ivory Peak, a baby cried in the street. And when the Perla scholars opened their door, there she was. A little miracle, an abandoned baby girl. So small and fragile, so human, and yet so special. Between her tiny arms, a perla embedded in her chest. You already know, a perla is not a trivial thing. You could die just by touching one. You could go mad, as others have done. We have forgotten so much about these objects since ancient times. And yet here was an infant with one of these things inside her. Imagine the confusion she caused.
She'll die without us.
One looked on in silence, and when she stepped forward, all arguments ceased.
She carries a perla, yes, but also a book.
Rectora Elena. She always seemed to understand things others could not.
Do we not value knowledge? The child is a beacon. Bring her in. Call her Iris.
So, the scholars of the Ivory adopted the girl as their own child. And she grew like any other. Slowly, but steadily. Always carrying her book, filled with stories from the past. But Iris was not any other child. At 16, she was able to perform artes, something that usually requires a lifetime to master. As soon as the scholars allowed it, she became a chief defender of the city. And what does a good defender do when an attacker becomes too bold? She plays it smart. She goes in search of answers among the trees, beyond the walls, into the forest, where life is hard and every garrison is fragile. If we had known what she would come to face, Ciudad Ogar would have shut all doors and windows, and for the first time in centuries, prayed.